I seen dear petitioner, I was like, I stopped you. I said, what did you just say? And you kept reading. I said, stop. I said, I don't give a effing, I don't care anything that came past after dear petitioner. I'm done. Who the hell you call me petitioner? I'm no freaking petitioner. I don't petition. Like I said, you read the Bible. It says you petition the Lord with prayer. You petition the Lord to do something for you because He's your God, and you certainly aren't going to say God did something wrong. You're certainly not going to challenge God on why He did what He did. You're going to say, well, He did it because He's got the right to do it because He's God and I'm under Him. That's my daddy, and I got to do what He tells me to do, and I'm under Him. Yeah, maybe I got to bitch and moan a little bit about it. Maybe I could say, gee willikers, this ain't fair, God. And God's like, hey, you know what? You don't worry what's best for you. I'll take care of that. You're the petitioner. You know what? You're dismissed, or like you said, that they denied you. And did they deny you or did they dismiss you?
Did they what? You said deny?
Yeah, did they deny you or dismiss you?
No, they denied me. They denied.
Okay. Malik, do you know what the word deny means? Did I tell you or did I tell Dan?
I think you might have told Dan. We discussed what petitioner means.
Right. We didn't even get to deny. Holy cow, that's another letter right there on its own. Dan, what's deny? Maybe I didn't tell Dan either. Okay, deny is it exactly means not true. So when you say, Mommy denied me cookies, no, see, that's how they perverted it in our language. Deny means not true. So now if you say, Mommy said cookies not true, that doesn't make any sense. Deny means not true. Deny doesn't mean somebody won't give you something. Deny means not true. So what the Secretary of State said to you, it's not true. All that stuff you wrote to us, Malik, it's not true. What do you mean it's not effing true? Did you just say all my shit I wrote to you is not true? You know what, bitch? You know what, honey? Jesse, you need to get your ass in court and tell me that I'm a liar to my face. You need to tell me all that stuff that I just said is not true. You get your ass down here, and you're going to prove it. You're going to prove everything I said was not true. They didn't say we're not going to grant it. I didn't know that. I thought they said, I didn't know they used the word deny.
Yeah.
Deny, that's a huge word. They just called you an effing liar.
Well, now it makes sense because all this stuff behind for the reasons that I got denied, it makes sense. They're saying that it's not true that I reported that I had 2 or 3 beers and my alcohol reading was a .099. So what they're basically saying is it's not true. You had to have more liquor because it's not possible.
They're calling you effing liar. See,
right,
man, I was so pissed off looking at that word petitioner, man. I told you, shut the hell up, man. I don't even want to go on. Let's just get clear with this petitioner word first, and then we'll worry about the rest of this stuff, because I'm sure there's tons of word in there, but usually when I focus on one thing, man, you ain't going to shake me off until I get done with you. It's like, no, we're going to get this cleared up right now. Who the hell's the petitioner? You believe I'm the defendant, or you the defendant? You're saying I'm petitioning you, so you're saying this is Malik's case? Well, if this is Malik's case, well, Malik's on the wrong side of the court, and we're going to come in this way. But we didn't do all that crazy shit with her. We just wrote her like, 5, 6, 7 questions or something like that?
Yeah, to Jesse?
Yeah, nothing too amazing, man.
It wasn't that.
Yeah,
it was like 7 questions.
I thought it was pretty funny. And I'm glad you had a good time too, man. Because at first you're probably like, man, this guy's crazy. But and then I sent you the letter P, man, a petition part in the dictionary, and you read it for yourself. And what do you think petitioner means? Do you remember what I sent to you? Do you remember what petitioner meant?
It means to actually. It's like petitioning somebody that's a higher power, almost like begging. And then they have like examples of the definition, like petitioning the legislature and petitioning this and petitioning that. It's like that.
Right, like petitioning a deity. I said, is Jesse your God? And you were like, what? I said, well, do you answer to Jesse? Do you even know who this Jesse is? Because this Jesse's telling you that you're his or her bitch. You're her baby, man, and you're going to do what mommy tells you to do, or you're going to get an ass whooping. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, man, you know, it's like when you
It's
actually
like begging is something that you think is superior to you.
right. She thinks somehow she's superior to you. Somehow she believes that you know, you answer to her. And I'm like, what? And I was like I said, as soon as somebody calls me a petitioner, man, I go off. And anytime I hear somebody do another kind of, that's what I think I really started on these talk shows all the time too, is because when people started saying things, and they'd say, oh well, go to the court and petition what? Who the hell just said petition? Why did you tell this man to go to court and file a petition? What? Are you out of your mind? You're begging this guy? You're begging somebody in a black robe? Are you out of your effing mind? You're a man. You give him an order. And if he tries to give you an order, you hand him a bill. So you say, I just look at things completely opposite just because I know the words. I was like, no. Who's petitioning? I don't know, man. I'm not the petitioner here. And the IRS is going to have to come up and say, I'm not petitioning you. She's the petitioner. I'm not petitioning you. You called us in here. No, I didn't, man. I didn't tell you. Hell no. It's like, what the hell are you thinking of, man? You guys got this all backwards. I ain't the effing petitioner. So I said, let's just next send a nice little simple thing to, here you go. A petition, it says, in general sense, a request, a supplication or a prayer, but chiefly and appropriately, a solemn or formal supplication. Yeah, you're going to supper, right? A prayer, that's like sucking. A prayer addressed by a person to a supreme being for something needed or desired, or a branch or a particular article of prayer. You know, soliciting some favor, grant, or right, or begging for mercy. It's like, you know what? I ain't your effing petitioner, lady. I'm a man. I got the right to drive. You know what? If you don't start working with me, you know what? I ain't paying you $50 a fee, and I'm just going to send another letter to your Secretary of State, lady. And look, lady, I got a bond that covers 10-20-10, the bare minimum coverage that's required in the state of Illinois for insurance. I don't need your effing license. I don't need your effing registration. I don't need anything effing from you. And here's your notice, man. And when a cop stops me, I'm going to give him your number, and we're going to get this thing worked out in 2 seconds. You're going to send me a letter saying, yeah, I'm free and clear of any obligations. Because you think you're going to burden me with this nonsense and tell me all my stuff's not true? Honey, I'll see you in court. But that's another letter. We're slowly getting to it. It takes a little bit. But first thing, we just didn't work on the word petitioner. See, that's what I do. That's my style. You see 45 like freaking notices, man, I put in. I put like 14 more notices after the judge dismissed what he calls my case. It ain't my effing case. Some clerk of the court office created some fictional entity called Karl Lentz plaintiff. I didn't ever use that combination of words to string my name together. I'm not. It's like saying Pepsi Coca-Cola Corporation. What the hell's a Pepsi Coca-Cola Corporation? I didn't add the word plaintiff to my name. Coca-Cola didn't add the word Pepsi to their name. Or are we suing Pepsi or are we suing Coca-Cola? I don't know. Are we suing Karl Lentz suing or is somebody named plaintiff suing? I don't effing know. Nothing on my paperwork says plaintiff. So it's like, it's funny, man. I'm writing him a letter saying, any paperwork or any orders stylized Karl Lentz petitioner, a plaintiff, please address that to clerk of the court, but she's the underling. She's not court clerk. She's clerk of the court, Debbie Yates. She's the one who created that legal fiction that you're trying to communicate with. I have no idea, because I never gave her that right to submit any paperwork on my behalf. So all these orders that you're creating, Judge, a guy with the rubber stamp, judge with the rubber stamp, please deliver them to her. You can probably find her 3 doors down on the left from your office. That's probably where she works. So, you know, don't bother wasting 26 cents on a stamp or however much a stamp costs. Don't bother wasting the money on a stamp. Just go over and hand her all the orders that you're creating for Karl Lentz plaintiff, because I didn't create that fucking fiction in law. She did. I'm not liable.